Locked the place for like 2 weeks or so, and then got them back open. And our own is more about the health and safety aspect for their workers and the machines and some other stuff that they have in their premises. And that's what we have done. And we noticed that they do not have a single element of health and safety management put in place. None. Well, when we go there, we're able to see the Chinese well kitted with a proper PPE, which is the personal protective equipment. But none of our boys wearing it. And when we ask that question, it is our boys that don't want to wear it. And we notice that the place is filtered, dirty. Mention it, it's enough to injure anybody. What happened at that time, during the interview, was some kind of carelessness from the boy working there. Nigerian workers, most of us are very, very careless. We don't care. We say, it's too sunny, I can't wear this. It's too this, I can't wear it. I've been working before you were ever born. See, it's a mindset that needs to be changed. And when Chinese man says that, it's like, okay, don't worry. As long as you're doing your job. But they need to enforce it or sign that, look, if you don't use it, you will be fired. Because it is mandatory and it's a regulation. So that's where they are having their own lacking on. You know? So, and if an employee knows that it's a fact that he can be punished, he can be fired, something can happen to him, that it can lead to death, he should be able to say, look, you know what? I got family at home that I need to reach out to at the end of the day. So I need to protect myself. But they don't like, because they say the place is too hot and the heat that comes out from that place is very, very hot. And instead of them to wear the protective one, they rather wear like 3 or 4 shirts. And no matter what that shirt is, it's not equipped for that kind of hot steam that was coming out from that place. We had a meeting with Sun, and we're about to do that again, that any company that wants to register in Nigeria, with including to go to CAC, they need to let them know that they need to come to us and be cleared of their health and safety, be given an information what and what we want them to put in place, especially if you establish in Lagos State. You know, since there's only one safety commission, and that's only in Lagos State, so I can only limit myself to the boundary of Lagos State, and that's it. Seriously, we have reached out to the manufacturing company, who is the umbrella body for them, that all their company who are registered members need to come to Lagos State Safety Commission to be known, and for us to give them all our requirements, and that we'll be auditing them as time goes on.
Many believe that incidents like this could be avoided based on the theory of occupational and health safety in Nigeria, but this is hardly practiced.
If there's regulations, which I believe we have regulations, but to follow up is a problem. People that go for inspections, people that go to go and look out at what are the defects and what these people have not done, with what they have not put in place, because we have the itemize of what you need to put in place. There's regulations in this country, but they're not following it up. So it's as a sort of lack of commitment on the side of the agencies that are supposed to do the follow-up. But you cannot expect us to just continue living like this or doing things like this. We are losing our staff, we are losing our citizens unnecessarily. Go to some factories. They have only one door entry into the factory. The exit is locked, even during the time of working, during the working hours. And if there's an emergency, they have only one door to rush out from, and definitely there'll be commotion. As a matter of fact, the number of exit doors depend on how big the factory is. It's not just about 1 exit or 2 exits. You must be able to have enough exit doors, and then the size of the door must be wide enough that people can run out or go out easily, walk out when there's emergency. But you will now discover that apart from not having that, you will now see that the one they even have is as small as anything, and they will still lock it. Now, when there's emergency, they go. And, funny enough, I think I have to give kudos to Lagos State now. It does not happen in Lagos again. I know there are some places in Lagos that we have not reached. But with the emergence of Lagos Safety Commissioner, if any report is given today, they swing into action immediately. And they go there, they go for inspection. And they lock the place immediately. Even not only all these steel or factories that you're talking, even when you go to, event centers, you will see the way we are building our event centers in this country, this part of the world. It's very funny. You have event centers, no normalize it, and people are using flammable materials. They are using combustible materials. And some of them don't even have fire extinguishers. If anything happens, you're on your own. And you see the people will be scrambling when there's a problem. So all those want to, Lagos Safety Commission is taking care of that. So you can see that they are trying. We are just getting there. I mean, little by little we will get there. But the only thing I always tell is that when the public are not reporting all these incidents, there's little they can do because they cannot be everywhere. They cannot know these things. So I will use this opportunity to tell the whole world or people in Lagos or in Nigeria to ensure that whenever they see such, they should report it. We see what people are doing on channel. Fantastic work. This your eyewitness. They can take picture, send it to us. Immediately we see it on air, we go there because we watch. We always watch your program. We listen. All your eyewitness, we take record. So immediately we see such, we take action. So we still need more information to come. I'm saying it because I'm also one of the consultants to Lagos State Safety Commission. So, and we are doing our best. The governor in Lagos State is trying his best to give us the power to ensure that things are done properly in Lagos.